cut in scale, guys. Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we are giving you a PSA that you need to get to the tower as quick as you can, because Banshee is going to be selling an absolute banger of a weapon, and it's of course going to be the Cartesian coordinate. Now, this weapon, it became like a DPS sort of meta PVE a while back. It is a solar sort of fusion. It's super rare because it's kind of a world drop now, and Banshee's pretty much the only reliable source to kind of get it from. But right now, you will see the role he has is an absolute banger for PvE. It's legit the god role PvE because it's got, of course, the accelerated goals. It's got the charge time masterwork, lead from gold, and vorpal. So this is legit the god role for this weapon in PvE. Now, this is going to be more of a PvE side of things. Of course, PvP, not really the god role. But PvE, this is legit the absolute god role you can kind of go for. Stick on like a boss spec or something too for that extra little juicy DPS. Now, the reason that this is a PSA is that you got to get to the tower ASAP to kind of guarantee this role. So you kind of see here that it will refresh in 6 hours 41 minutes. That's because for me, reset was about 20 minutes ago. It was actually 19 minutes ago. That's why it's 41. So realistically, these weapon roles might change 7 hours after reset. So that for me is midnight. I don't know what it is for everyone else in different regions and whatnot. But basically, these roles change 7 hours after reset. So realistically, you got to get to the tower within those 7 hours. Now, the role might not change much. It might stay the exact same. You might get lucky. But there's no point in leaving it to chance. I've done that before, and then all of a sudden the role was completely different. So the Cartesian coordinate, this is the PvE god role you need to get your hands on. As I said, really dope boss fusion in PvE. It's solar too, so in the current meta and the current mods and whatnot, this thing goes ham at Radiant, of course, igniting and everything. So yeah, you definitely need to get to the tower ASAP to get this. But we're going to showcase what this is like in some PvE as well. So without further ado, let's go to PvE with the Cartesian coordinate. Alrighty, so we are going to try the PvE side of things, as I said, with our little Cartesian coordinate and good. And this is going to be really sweet, of course, in PvE. As I said, this thing, he can do a ton of damage against the big ass bars and everything, like any sort of thing that can get vorpal damage or whatnot. And as far as like kind of these sorts of fusion rolls go, or fusion rifles kind of go, they are really just good for just general charge time DPS. Like you see, they can definitely do work in PvE, especially because they are solar now too. You can kind of get radiant and everything going as well. As I said, the solar blows, of course, because I can't get precision hits, will get me radiant if I keep getting rapid hits. And you'll see this is where the vorpal weapon come in really, really close. As I said, this weapon is really, really dope in PvE. And of course, ammo is going to be the one kind of worst part about it because it shoots out so much. But that's the whole point of the lead from gold, because lead from gold, of course, will give me that extra juicy ammo every time I pick up heavy, just pick up normal special bricks. It's got so much going for it, and that's why I will say this Cartesian coordinate is 100% worth picking up. I know there is, of course, the new Strand Fusion, whatever its name is, Scatter Signal. That Scatter Signal, of course, is going to be an insanely good weapon as well. I'm not going to lie, it's great. But, of course, this is just another weapon you can pick up for the solar side of things. So, if you do need it, of course, it'll go in. Now, I just better stun this guy. Can I stun him? Hello? Oh, he's already stunned. So stupid. But as I said, it's mainly just the vorpal that it is on this. Like you can see, it can melt yellow bars pretty freaking well. Of course, the charge time is going to be insane too. So you can definitely just spam the hell out of people and do so much freaking damage. As I said, your biggest thing is legit just got to be the ammo economy. But that's the whole point, is that if you have a guy running like a centigraph or something, or if you've got people dropping like Aeon cults or whatever, dropping you tons of heavy, the ammo economy on this is just going to be really, really freaking good. Now, we're just going to detonate this. I forgot how slow the strike is now. It's the nightfall this week, by the way. But yeah, against the big yellow bars, as I said, that is where you're going to see the kind of best benefits of this weapon. Like you can see, you can just spam the shots out so fast. Of course, look at the amount of damage I was into unstoppable. That was like 4 shots or whatnot. And also, I just had so much time to kind of go in with it. Now, oh, I'm going to blast him, boys. But obviously, you just get so much, such quick DPS in. Like I said, it's not going to be probably the hardest hitting in terms of other fusions can roll vorpal as well. But it's the damage you can get over time that's just so freaking sweet. As I said, it just charges so quickly with the charge time masterwork and, of course, the accelerated goals. So for the small windows of DPS, that's where this thing can come in, like, just super, super clutch. And that's why it's just such a dope-ass fusion. Like, as I said, ammo economy is going to be great. Of course, you can get special bricks. Every time I pick up heavy, of course, I get some ammo as well. It's got so much going to go for it in PvE. As I said, this is legit one of the better sort of fusions to go in with the PvE for it. Quite some time. As I said, I know Scatter Signal is there in the top slot, but when it comes to solar fusions, this is like the best one to kind of get. And freaking Banshee is going to be selling it, so it's just an easy god roll, and that's all I'm going to say. It's an easy god roll to get your hands on, so I would 100% be doing that. And there's so many enemies here. Freaking die for me. There we go. And oh, you didn't get him, buddy. But yeah, it's mainly about boss DPS. But there's the left from gold. You can see I got 6 bullets as well. That's where it comes in really, really freaking nice. You can definitely see the damage just Oh, it's so freaking good now. Guys, I'm gonna pop this. Can we all this DPS this dude? Look at this. Here comes the damage. I said it's just the Vorpal on top of everything else. It's just like super, super nice. If you see, it's gonna be just really nice in a good DPS phase. Use like, as I said, you can use obviously Dragon's Breath or something with it while you're kind of popping off, get your shot off. As I said, it's just a really nice sort of weapon to kind of go in with PvEs. So I definitely be saying go to Banshee before the roll goes. As I said, it's basically his rolls kind of change 7-ish hours after reset. So it's already been reset. So you probably have like, by the time this goes up, probably like 4 or 5 more hours. I'm not going to say it's going to be completely gone. Like his, the Cartesian coordinate might be there and the roll might stay the same, but it is just pure RNG if it is going to be the same. So why leave it up to chance when you can kind of guarantee yourself an S tier roll? Like you can kind of see here, here's going to be all the ammo. So here's 1 brick I pick up. Now I do have scavenger mod, so I get +7, and then we get the freaking, oh, we get another 6. As you can see, it is just really nice just in terms of general ammo economy. You get any sort of ammo bricks, and you're pretty much going to be maxing out your freaking ammo economy. That's what makes it really nice. And I would do go in with this. I know we're no precision hits or anything like that, but you can definitely see the DPS output and how quick it is. It's just super nice, this weapon. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this for PvE guys, or if you want to just go a really solid S tier PvE roll, you got to be going into freaking Banshee getting this because it's legit just a free S tier roll. I don't know how else to explain it other than it costs a couple of legendary shards, which are going to be disappearing anyway, so you might as well use them on something useful. A couple muchachos here though, we'll burn him in 2 shots. We'll get this guy as well. As I said, it is just really nice, especially because I said those mods. You can see I already got Radiant off shots. The mods this season are really nice for solar weapons. I will still say fusions, they struggled a little bit because, oh buddy, don't worry guys, I got him. There we go, and then we burn his ass. And did you miss your freaking tether? I think he did. But obviously in the current season, fusion rifles, I just killed myself, oh my god. But fusion rifles, of course, you gotta get kills with it. You can't go for the precision hits because it doesn't do precision hits unless someone has a tether or something on it. So realistically, you're gonna have to go for, of course, those multi-frags or whatnot, which is fine though, because I said you can get the kills kind of going with this with the charge time and whatnot. But as overall, I just think that it's just a really dope ass weapon to kind of go in with. It's pretty much free too, which is another kind of bonus for it. But I would definitely be recommending this for everybody to kind of pick up as a, not really a PvE player, but just in general, if you want something god tier. And there you go, there's left from gold. But you just want a god tier roll to kind of pick up. It's legit a super solid one. Now there's more heavy here, so we're gonna burn this, get myself some ammo, and look at that, we're at 20 freaking racks. So the economy is just so freaking nice. And I die Radiant, boys. Oh my god, I'm getting blasted. Panic super. Panic super, boys. Panic super. Give me the Vorpal. And there's the damage instead. It's just so freaking nice. And I have so much heavy. Alright, boys, give me this rocket so I can pick up the 6 bullets. But yeah, I just think overall this weapon is just, it's a really nice fusion to kind of pick up. And oh my god, I got freaking blasted. But it's just a really nice fusion to pick up. As I said, the RPM is going to be there. Ammo economy is definitely up there as well. There's nothing really more you could actually get as a roll for this weapon where I'd be like, oh my god, this is like so much better, whatnot. Or other fusion rifles in general. It's legit. It's just the best one to kind of pick up in PvE. Now, I don't have any heavy, boys. But I will though. I have no heavy. But even against this sort of guy as well, as long as I'm not hitting in the freaking shield, it will do freaking work. You can see DPS wise with the Vorpal and everything kind of going, you can just spam the guy so freaking quickly. If I had heavy, I'd be doing way more DPS. And I've legit never just not blasted this guy within the first second. So this is going to be interesting. None of us have heavy. Man. Oh, we are so dead, buddy. We are so dead. Did you have no ammo at all? There's some heavy. And there's the left from gold. Is that coming in clutch now, guys? Dip your ass, boys, because he's going to freaking blast us. You can see that's where, of course, the left from gold comes in clutch. We get a little bit of more ammo and everything. That's where left from gold honestly comes in really, really clutch. You can see I just keep on getting ammo for it. And that's what I was saying when people were saying like left from gold and everything, maybe not that great or whatnot. It's just really handy for ammo economy. Like you can see, you want to be getting as much heavy as you can. And while you're getting heavy, getting some special ammo is just so good. Especially with all the nerfs, this kind of special ammo economy and whatnot. It's just so sweet to get, of course, left from gold on this. And that's why I will definitely say this is 100% worth picking up of Banshee. As I said, he is going to have it for this reset. And of course, maybe the next one, but we don't know. As I said, you got like 7 hours after reset to kind of get this roll. But I would definitely recommend it because this roll is honestly just an absolute freaking banger for PvE. Well, that is it for me. And of course, the Cartesian coordinate Banshee is currently selling. As I said, you've got freaking 7 hours after reset. So it's a little bit after that now. It's probably like 6 more hours from when I'm making this video. But it is definitely worth going to Banshee ASAP to get it. As I said, there is a chance that he keeps this roll and you keep this kind of perk combo and everything like that. But I wouldn't leave it up to chance because it does change. Like, it's volatile. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. And that's the thing. It's a 50-50 you're kind of betting on. I would get this straight away if you can. If you can log on, even if you want to just remote on, quickly grab it, turn off Destiny, never play it again. You know the usual, guys. You see a god roll come up, you can log in, you get your weapon, you log out. It makes sense. This is 100% worth it though. This is an S tier freaking fusion rifle, and this is the S tier roll on it for PvE and everything. I know there's other fusions in the game at the moment. People will start talking to me about scatter signal because of course slice and everything. There's other fusions as well people might like and everything PvE, but this is just legit a god roll in PvE. This is one of the top tier kind of weapons to go in with fusion wise. And with the mods this season 2, with solar being so relevant, this legit goes in even freaking more this season. So yeah, I'd 100% be just telling you, this is a PSA. Go to Banshee, get yourself your god tier Cartesian coordinate for PvE. It's not a PvP weapon really, but PvE, this thing absolutely collapsed. It's so good damage wise, and it's 100% worth it. But regardless, if you liked the video, show us a like, and release more content, subscribe, fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.